Okay, Mr. G here, guys, with another Adventures of Captain McFatts in Starsector. So, we have been focusing on the old salvage business, but I pretty much ran the course with that. We've been doing tons of analyze missions, but I've noticed they've been getting harder to do further away, and they've been find this thing at the end of the outer reaches of a solar system, which is not fun. When it's next to a planet, easy peasy. When it's like that, not so much. We are just doing bounties. Okay, I have not yet pulled the trigger on pledging allegiance to a faction, so we're just chugging along with bounties. And this is so nice that in point 8, you've got the location right here, and you can set a course really easily. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bang on over, see if we can find this pirate in the old alpha system. Honestly, bounties seem to be a lot easier to do than those analyze missions I was running, which were great, because the first one I did, like I found like a dreadnought class ship and tons of derelict ships, but the last few missions I did were just at the edge of the sector, and I could barely get out there and back. Was always running out of fuel. I had to use distress call a bunch of times to get help. Fortunately, the independent faction are my buddies, so they did bring me fuel a couple of times. And we're just changing gears. We're going to just do some bounty missions because they're not as hard, at least not yet. I haven't seen them scale up in difficulty just yet. Okay, who are we looking for here? And where are we looking for them? So pro tip, click your intel button and it will tell you where they're at. Rumored to be hiding near a gas giant, which makes that really easy. Unless, of course, it says something like, rumored to be at the edge of the system, then you're hosed. Don't even mind having the transponder on. We want to go track this guy down. Well, looks like we've got a remnant fragment. Let's just blow this guy up really quickly. We'll go in. I haven't been doing much flying lately, so we'll try out this build. I've set up an enforcer with a bunch of thumpers, and it would appear I've got my... I don't know, these rockets on chain fire, which makes sense. As you can see, I can't aim with them at all. So maybe not the best choice on a ship like this, which has like very little maneuverability. Be good against bigger ships, I guess. Let's see if we can lead this thing. Alright, let's get it in range of the old thumpers there. Good chance. Use our special power here of going in one direction. Slightly fast. And we'll hammer this guy with some rockets. Oh, that was fun! Woohoo! Alright, usually whenever I'm recording, I fly terribly, as all of you that watched How Not to Fly a Hammerhead went. Yeah, not so good. I thought I was going to go in there and like just be a total boss, because I probably have a fair bit of experience with the Hammerhead. Alright, so we've got to take out this captain here. What are we going to deploy? We probably don't need all our ships. We will leave the combat freighters out of this one. Alright, away we go. I have also really been enjoying that new eliminate command. If you guys haven't used it, I highly suggest it. So let's say, for example, I really want everyone in my fleet to focus on something. We select that and eliminate. Before, when you would say like attack a target or something, they would, kind of meander towards it, but this really seems to prioritize your fighters going for it, your bombers. Look at me missing. Shields up. Oh, I love fighters. Oh my goodness. They do not mess around. At least these rockets have some range. And if I miss, maybe they'll hit somebody else. So always fun for a fleet battle. Really, are our engines already offline on this beater of a ship? So I was thinking about which faction to pledge, and Tritachyon seemed like the most overpowered one, which usually I'm like, that's great. But I was looking at their ships on the wiki, and they're just so ugly to me. If you disagree, that's fine. I kind of like just the hegemony, and that they're just this ugly Terran, humans go to space, your default ship. I like that. I mean, this thing's ugly, but it has a certain amount of elegance to it, if you know what I mean. So let's see where we're at. Let's just do full assault. Get rid of any other commands that I did have out there. Nope, let's just go put this guy in autopilot. See how much better the autopilot is than me at flying this thing. Tends to hit more things than I do. But one thing I have noticed is the AI tends to not be great about dealing with flux. my goodness, good job, fighters. Doing our little piranha bombers there. I love that you can zoom in on all this stuff, and I mean, seeing it do what it does. All the sprites and the animations in this game, I love them. They're simple, but they're beautiful. I do need to fire up the old graphics lib pack. That does add some nice graphics. Although when I get later in the game, you tend to have bigger fleet battles, and you can turn those up. And my computer is a little bit of a potato, so it gets slowed down. We do not want any of those ships. Just burn through too many supplies. We'll even bleed. So there we are. We've gained some experience and got some cash, although it doesn't really show up here in the menu. But now you can see that it's no longer on the bounty board. 13 light years, 2.5 light years. This one is close. Let's bing bang boom. Let's do one more out here in the sector and we'll wrap this up. Oh, we've got a level, guys. I'm not really doing surveying, so we're kind of leaving that one alone for now. Most of my officers are spec'd for running carriers, so I've been staying away from that. But usually I do like to have ships with some flight decks on them when I get in there a little bit more. But let's do some combat here. Okay, 50% damage to weapons and engines, less crew loss. Plus 150% armor for damage reduction. So buff our armor, that sounds nice. 20% kinetic damage taken by armor. Let's buff our armor, I guess. Let's do that one. Confirm. There you go, McFatts. And onwards we go. I really, really love that you can just lay a course, especially when I've got 2 monitors open. I can get some work done on my other screen and just, you know, hey, look, let my ships do some flying around on this one, which is nice. All right, now where are we looking for this guy? Where are you supposed to be? Which one of these says in system? Not that one. This one. And near a gas giant. Let's see, are there 2 gas giants? Uh-oh, there's 2 guys. Well, let's hit up the closer one first. Get it done. Maybe we'll win the lotto on this one and not have to check out 2. Okay, let's turn off sustained burn simply because it's steering really hard. Ping this sector right here. Oh, we got somebody. Oh, I really want another hammerhead. I got rid of my other one and I regret it. Been looking for one ever since. Would appear not to be the fleet we're looking for, but let's hit them anyway. Never hurts taking out pirates. Getting some rep with everybody. Maybe we can recover the hammerhead here. Alright, let's do it. And we will try taking the hammerhead down first. Use our eliminate command as soon as he's in range. Yep. And eliminate. Take out our big boy first. Now let's see if I can actually hit this thing with some rockets this time and not miss miserably. Got some range for rockets, but just don't see myself hitting anything at that far range. Well, we got enough things in our flight path here. We'll just spam them. Oh, we need to... Oh my goodness. A lot of flux right now. My thumpers were all firing on those guys and running up my flux while I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, you're going to notice right now, flight and combat are not my main skills with this game. Although they are one of the best parts of this game. Alright, so wow, we took out the hammerhead right off the bat. No surprises there. Quite a few more guys in this fleet. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I use superior ships and numbers to make up for my lack of skill. That's my best pro tip. Just fight really unfair fights, and then hopefully at some point I'll get a little better. It looks like those fighters are launching almost the same rockets that I am. I'm guided like dumb firemen. Let's just spam these all over the place as quick as we can. There we go. Toast. Please let me recover the hammerhead. I want one. The enforcer's okay, but I prefer the hammerhead. Don't know why. Well, maybe we'll hold on to the enforcer. Alright, ship recovery. No. Blast. Too bad. Disabled or destroyed. Pick through the old wreckage. Yes. Now, distress call. If you've ever played FTL, it's similar to that. You run out of gas and you're like, oh, I need some fuel. It's worked for me so far. No baddies have shown up via a distress call. You also cannot use it in hyperspace, so you do have to get sucked into a gravity well or, hyperspace jump into a system before you can use it. But usually they give you about 167 fuel, which runs you about 20k in the credits department. 21 light years. See if we can swing 11 light years. Ooh, into a black hole we go. Okay, we've made it to the system. Let's go see if we can find our baddie here. In system. Ooh, I like that portrait. Very, very space piratey. Rumored to be hiding near a barren world. Barren bombarded world. Barren bombarded? Just barren. Well, that makes that easy. Oh, so much easier to do bounties in this. In the old one, you had to just, hope that you would fly around and find them. Ooh, let's see if we can get some salvage. It's a research station here. Explore, salvage operation. Ooh, we got a bunch of cool weapons. Tachyon lance. Okay, I'm not selling that. We are going to hold on to that. Ooh, we got some fighters. We got a whole pile of mods. That is awesome. We got lucky on this one, guys. Oh, I almost hit confirm and continue. I always do that. Don't do that until you've actually got your goodies. Oh my goodness. How many of these do I already know? Most of them. But we're going to get some nice cash using those. Cool. Well, let's see which ones we don't know and let's learn them. Surveying equipment. Man, no, it's automated repair units. Okay. In the old version, you had to get technology via the character screen, researching it in the tech window. What else do we have? Derelict ship. Ooh, we just hit a gold mine. So I'm enjoying that. Ooh, open pods. What do we got? Harvested organs. Good thought. Never know when you need harvested organs out in space. Yeah, salvaging has certainly come in useful for me in that I can go further out of the sector and seem to be able to maintain flying around for a little bit longer. All right, back to our baddie. We can just hit what A is resume course. I like that feature. Nice quality of life update right there. Leave. All right, where is he? Let's ping the sector here. So far, they've been really close, and I am out of supplies. Probably shouldn't have recovered some of those ships. Okay, where does it say this guy is? Oh, are we out? I'll go back to bounties. Oh, our bounty ran out. Like we ran out of time. That is a bummer, but at least we got some goodies. So now we simply have to get Captain McFatts back to the nearest system before we run our fleet into the ground. So what we're going to do is we're going to lose combat readiness until stuff starts breaking, people start dying, and it's straight up bad news bears. So one other pro tip, obviously. Check how many days are left on your bounty mission before you fly halfway across the sector to deal with it. Another ship damaged, and we made it back. So let's sell some of our loot here while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. Thunder. I don't have any thunder ones, so I might hold on to those. Install them on somebody. We're going to keep this fancy one. Figure out where to drop it. Yeah, we're going to keep some of these big boys somewhere. I'm going to stash them. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to those. Okay. Boom, now we're going to hit up the old black market. Wait a minute, let's check comms. One time on comms, there was some guy called an Archon whom I could give AI cores to. However, I think you've got to be in a military installation for that. Okay, so we're going to just unload these for fast cash on the black market, which is going to give us a reputation hit. Folks are going to be scanning us constantly and a little grumpy at us, but it's solid money, and we could use it right now. So we're going to go back to the regular market, top up crew, top up on supplies. Let's load up on some black market supplies, so not terrible for price. Okay, and repair the old fleet. Speaking of fleet, let's see how we're doing on ships. Anything cool we can buy on the open market? Not really. Black markets, no hammerhead. There's been no hammerhead for ages. Give me back a hammerhead. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this one. So we're chugging along, you know, grinding our way slowly. What level are we at right now? Level 23. So, you know, not racing ahead too quickly, but having a good time nonetheless. Going to continue on with bounties. If you've got a suggestion for who I should pledge allegiance to, go ahead. Leaning towards hegemony. I know it's pretty vanilla, but hey, I'm playing vanilla. We'll head up next Skrillin mod and add some new factions in soon once we get through this playthrough. All right, guys, I will stop rambling. Thank you for watching. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you're doing. I will catch you later. Mr. G out.